Hey guys, I'm J-Mac. This is Raid Shadow Legends, and today I'm going to see what the Hydra changes have done. So, with Hydra, I had not really studied anything because it was really too hard for me from the beginning. I think it may be in the second rotation, I'd actually did decent in going through manual in my battles and, decapitated a couple heads, but since then, I haven't been able to do anything. I usually just get the lowest one or two chests because I'll just put champions in, run auto, and see what happens. I'm going to say I'm probably a little average or below average on where I'm at with Hydra as far as I have not taken the time to, study heads or see who does what. So, just kind of curious. I'm not going to say going in blind, but fairly close to it. Just kind of putting a team together, I thought might do something. And I do like how you can provoke now. I know that was a change. Let's see. So anyway, for my team, I got card deals some speed lead and my main healer. I have him in relentless gear, so he heals a lot. I don't really have a big nuker. I was kind of thinking more about survivability than anything. But that's probably the one thing I'm lacking is going to be some major damage. I got Visix for her provoke. Brought Deacon in just to see what he would do with his turn meter manipulation. Then I got Venomage for poisons and debuffs. I got... I really want to get those fears off, but I know one of the heads will steal buffs. So I'm trying to... That's the other thing. I tried to win is buff less as I could. But I really think I'm kind of hurting myself with lack of a true damage dealer. But I know if I can survive, then the HP burns will be doing quite a bit. But I can say I feel like the fight is already going easier than it has in the past. I want to say that head is what steals buffs. So I've got to be careful with Cardial and his block debuff skill. But anyway, I'm just gonna let this play through, and I will come back when I'm at the end and just kind of see how I did, what happened. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so that fight is done, and so I did learn you do have to have DPS in there. I mean, Drexstar was 1.2 mil. Well, that's probably going to be from his HP burns. But for 15 minutes, 14 minutes of fighting, I actually had fun. It wasn't like it had been in the past where I just felt like it didn't matter what I did. And I really did try a bunch of different teams in the past, just because I wanted to try to do the best that I could against it. And it kind of got to the point where I was just so frustrated that I just give up. Put in 6 I thought would do decent, go on auto. And so I actually felt pretty good with that. So first round, I'm in the novice chest. Usually that's where I end up, is either here on the low end or getting to the novice chest after 3 battles. So I still have a lot that I need to learn. I actually need to spend some time and study the Hydras. But I think now I just want to try to do some big DPS, maybe, and just kind of keep having a little bit of fun. Taragi, I know he has Roke. Try that. So anyway, I think Hydra, even though in one fight took 14 minutes, I'm still not crazy about that just because of the time it takes everything else in game. But I actually feel like I can manual and have a little bit of fun, make a little bit of difference. So it's kind of cool now. So thank you, Raid, for making Hydra a little easier. Like I said, I actually feel like I can get somewhere now, and it's not just click auto and go find something else to do. So I'll let this one run out, just see how I do throwing people together. I'll be right back. All right. So did a little better on that fight. Still got a couple heads decapitated. Ninja, 4 mil, HP burn definitely is the way to go. So I'm at 9 million. So that puts me in the warrior chest. I think that'll be the second time I've ever got one of those. So I am super happy with that. And again, the biggest thing is it's fun now. I actually feel like I'm enjoying doing it. And I spent, almost 30 minutes here with just 2 fights, and I didn't hate it. It didn't feel grueling. So the biggest thing I'm going to have to learn is team synergy, learning which head to go after first, which heads do what. Now this is probably a bad idea because of the buff still, but I'm just kind of throwing together. Let's just see what happens. Again, I'm just kind of learning, seeing if it changes. I could actually tell, and I can. So again, thank you for actually. I think I'm just gonna let this fight auto just to see what happens. I've already got the last chest, so we'll let this play out and check back here in a minute. All right, so we have third fight right under 2 mil. That was all auto group kind of thrown together. So I have learned, which is kind of like before, HP burners are going to be your best offensive weapon. And you need to have debuffers and healers. And this is one area of the game where you don't want a lot of buffs, since they can steal them and use them against you. So I am extremely happy with the changes they've made. It's not so easy that you just walk over it. You still have to strategize. You need to figure out your team synergies. And so that's probably the biggest thing for me is researching the heads, knowing which ones do what, which ones to go after first, and then getting teams together. Ow. Sorry, I got cat issues. Say hello, Sammy Cat. So, again, thank you, thank you, Raid. Hydra is actually fun. Now, I do wish, and maybe they'll change it at some point, that there was a way to get more keys like you can on Clan Boss. And I feel like maybe after, these changes they've just made and let people play for a while, that they'll introduce keys to the gym shop or whatever. So that would be cool. That way you could keep going. And if you're in a situation like myself where you don't have very many clan members, you can unlock normal by yourself just from taking time. So again, Hydra's actually fairly fun. Like I said, it's still a good challenge. So let me know if you like the changes or not. And how do you fight Hydra? Do you save your team where you just auto, or do you try to manual to do as much damage as you can? I think I'm still going to spend some time researching and figuring out team synergies, and then I'll get to the point where I just, auto for a while, and then once I can start getting more damage, start trying the manual, and it'd be kind of cool to, at some point, be able to 3-key the thing to totally beat it. But that's going to be a long ways away. So anyways, thank you guys for taking the time to check me out. If you would, subscribe, and I hope you all have a blessed day. We'll see you next time. Bye.